Hey, hi, hello again everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, I gotta tell you, it is tremendous to be back out here with you again, taking a look at another awesome roguelite bullet heaven that is going to be hitting the scene sometime in Q4 2024. I think this is one that probably want to get excited about. This is Jotunnslayer, Hordes of Hel, and this is a demo. And I got to tell you something. I have done a couple runs in this game so far. I like it quite a bit. It looks great, it plays great, so let's get into it. We're going to have a good time out here today, I gotta tell you. Several lightnings strike around. That sounds quite okay. Let's kick things off. So what we've got here is a Dark Viking Underworld, and we're just going to try and get stronger along the way. We've got a series of objectives that we're going to want to try and get through as we get stronger and stronger. And as we jump through the objectives that are out there, like lighting the braziers, for instance, we are going to eventually be able to reach the final objective that will have us fight the boss. And ladies and gentlemen, that's about all you have to know. Okay? This is why we love bullet heavens, because, well, you know, you just jump in and you have a good time right off the bat. We've got a special capability that is on a cooldown, just popped off there. Alright, so blows of... I am not going to attempt that one. Chance to stun enemies with each attack. Triggers on attack, chance 15%. I like that. All skills deal more damage. Or the Goat Feast. Increases health. So, as much as I love the name of that, we're going to go with this chance to stun enemies. That'll be nice. We're, of course, choosing from different blessings. Let's go with Thor's Hammer. Hits enemies and returns back. That sounds pretty okay to me. The game does sport a bunch of different meta progression opportunities, including at the character level itself, and several different opportunities to buff stats. Alright, let's take a look at Thor's abilities, and we'll go ahead and level up the Thunderstorm. I love the way this game looks. Graphically, it's standout, I think. If you play a lot of these types of games, you're probably nodding along, right? Probably agree a little bit. But it's got a good feel to it. The hits feel chunky, but in a good way. It's got a visceral effect to it. Right? I really like that lightning effect. Okay. I like to get a big group together and then blast off that special that's on a cooldown. Let's go Thor again. And, oh, I like the Sentinel. Summons Lightning Sentinel, which strikes nearby enemies. This one's really cool. See, you just put down a statue and then yeah, he just lights up the enemies. Really cool. Let's blast that off, shall we? Alright. So, you see this little dude over here? So what you want to do is beat on him, and then he's going to run away, of course. But you don't let him run away. You beat on him some more and he drops gold and food, just like in real life. Just find one of those gold gremlins and just beat him enough, you know? It's like a piñata of sorts. I'm feeling a little loopy, folks. It was a long day of kitchen project work. Let's make a choice here. Static charge. Upon taking hit, there is a chance to strike multiple nearby enemies with lightning bolt. That's interesting. Ooh, each attack has a chance to strike multiple nearby enemies with chain lightning bolt. Yeah, I've got to go with that. Yeah, so it was a little bit of a long work day. It was, you know, a lot of thinking about how the new kitchen is going to look, and are you comfortable with all of those different things to think about, which, you know, it's a little bit stressful. You know, you want to make sure you're getting it right. A lot of the walls are, you know, completely demolished. And we're removing old countertop, and what a time. A strong straight line attack rotates 90 degrees with each cast, so that's interesting. Damage nearby enemies when entering rage. You know, let's go with this assault. Let's give that a try. Okay. I like having a lot of different attacks popping off at all times. Also, the variety just looks really cool on the screen. Alright, let's take out this champion guy. I have a strong feeling this game is going to be popular when it comes out. I have a good feeling about this one. You let me know in the comments what you think. A randomly thrown axe deals damage on impact. Yes, that sounds pretty great. And on that note, if you're having a good time, do me a favor, hit that like button. It'll help more people see the video and learn about the game. There's a demo out there right now that you should check out, because it's awesome. You'll have fun. I guarantee it. Now let's take this big dude out. And it looks like there's another gargoyle on the scene. I know I called it a gremlin earlier. For some reason I had gremlins on the mind. Must be all the electricity flying around. If you saw Gremlins 2, you know. If you know, you know. And some of you know. Right? Wasn't that a electric gremlin fun? I thought so. Okay, so we officially get to choose a subclass at this point. I think this happens at level 11. I could see a case for some additional attack damage. I could also see a case for the Troll Scion. Let's try the Scion. Let's ensure some additional durability. A little bit of an insurance policy of sorts, right? Look, sometimes the goat makes mistakes out there, right? It's okay, it happens. Alright, so we are going to smack this guy around a little bit. There we go. Grab his gold. That gold, by the way, is the resource that's used for the meta progression stuff, which we'll show off at the end of this run. After we have a glorious win. Maybe, hopefully. I have not gotten the W yet. So it would be great if we got that. Let's see, pouch of coins, a small portion of red strong smelling elixir that boils the hero's blood right in his veins. Bloodlust, critical chance plus 15%, duration of 20, or, oh, hey, large crystal geode that adds experience crystals when broken, experience 50% of current level. Okay. Well, it got us a level up. Let's go Freya this time. Increases amount of gained experience. That sounds good. Increases the range in which the hero collects experience. So Magnesis. Let's do that. Let's do that. You know I like Magnesis in these games. I know you're wondering, but Goat, didn't you already put points into the meta progression? We know you always do that. I did. It's true. It's true. I am a sucker for the magnesis of the world. Every time. I love it. But I think it makes a good difference in these types of games, you know, being able to suck those gems in. It's necessary. Okay, so we're gonna go Thor, and we are absolutely putting another point in the Sentinel. You better believe it. Oh, now that's interesting as well. We're gonna do that. A nice boost from across the battlefield there. All right, so survive the curse of winter. So we gotta head upwards. We don't need the health, so technically we don't have to go to either of those points of interest. We'll just head up to the challenge. Take some of these guys out for the experience. Can we all just recognize that I'm bad at remembering to use that special that's on cooldown? I'm thinking, Goat, I'm pretty sure we recognize that every time in most games that you play. Yeah, it's, well, you know, you're not wrong. Creates an area of healing energy when the hero stays still for a short time. Chance to stun enemies upon taking a hit. I don't mind that. This is interesting too. That would be pretty good. Okay, I'm leaning this way. We've got a lot of skills firing off at this point. So we've started that challenge, and of course we're moving around a lot slower now. This is like, you know, when I wake up. This is before coffee, Goat. Do you have a before coffee you? I think I need one of those signs in my house that say, but first, coffee. Right? It's just how I feel. Essence from the milk of the cow Audhumla, which increases the power of any human. Class skill upgrade. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. Love that. All right, I have to say, our health is looking pretty good. And I'd argue we're at a point in the run where there is a lot of stuff popping off on the screen, enemy-wise and skill-wise. This seems like a fun build we've put together so far. Let's go with the Berserker. Rip and Tear, higher critical chance with attack, weapon, and class skills. I don't know. That sounds pretty okay. Let's do that. I think we will go and beat the bejesus out of this Gargoyle. Thinks he can just hang out over there? Come on. Not happening, buddy. Yeah, that's outstanding. Okay. Good deal. I feel better. I hope you do too. I think we'll angle towards this chest over here. See if we can nab something nice. What's funny is this week in particular, we have played, well, we've played 2 Norse bullet heavens in a row, and I'm here for it. I hope you are too. Okay, a bundle of healing herbs that restore health when eaten. Don't know that we're in an immediate need for that, but I could do that for sure. Let's go Thor. Lightning strike in every direction, hitting nearby enemies. Okay, so that's a new skill. Let's do it. Hey, speaking of hitting enemies in all directions, let's pop that off too. Oh yeah, we're good and strong now. And I can angle towards that floor chicken up there. Now, chances are we're not in dire need of grabbing it. I do like when you level up, it flattens out the horde like that. Let's go Freya again. Chance to cast a spell twice on its cooldown. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Now, if you like what you see in the comments, let me know. And if you want to see more of the game, let me know, because there are some additional classes that we have access to in the demo, and I'd be happy to show more of them off if you'd like to see more. Quite frankly, I'm going to play more of the game anyway, so, you know, it kind of works out that way. All right, so we've got a couple new objectives out there, and I think we're going to go Thor again. All skills deal more damage. Upon taking hit, there is a chance to strike multiple nearby enemies with lightning bolt, or level 3 Sentinel. You know what time it is. Now we get 2 of them out there. Oh, man. All right. So we're going to head towards these pylons now. Yeah, and I'm going to say cheers to you. But I am going to admit to you that I am out here drinking a water. It's later in the day, you know? I actually, truth be told, we had a late meeting tonight with the kitchen designer, and I did have, I had some late sips of caffeine, you know, because I was a little concerned about my ability to keep up. So I had some late sips, but now it's even later, and you know I shouldn't have another sip. But I hope you have a coffee. Cheers to you. Or tea, if coffee's not your thing. Chance to reset cooldown on one skill after critical hit. Wow. Okay. This is pretty cool. Look at this. Chance to explode enemy when killed by attack. Oh, that's neat too. What do you do? Man, you know what? I want to see some enemies explode. Let's do it. Oh yeah, it popped off. That's outstanding. It's the little things for me, you know? I just want to see some enemies blow up. Is that too much to ask? It is getting a little crowded in here. I pop off that special. Man. Let's go Thor again. And tell you what, I wouldn't mind some additional health, actually. Let's do that. I usually don't vote for health, but I feel like we should. Alright, I'm gonna go Freya this time. Chance to stun enemies upon taking a hit. Chance to cast a spell twice, so now it's a 20% chance for that double cast. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Alright, we have another pylon here to knock out. Oh man, look at this guy. Alright, what happened? Our pylon disappeared for a second there. Alright, that was quite a hit we took on that fireball. But there's some food on the ground, which is great. And you know what? I think we're going to go with this. Well, man. Okay, you know what? Really twisted my arm here. Oh, look at this. Some additional health. That's great, actually. That works out really well. 'Cause I was needing health anyways, so... Look at that. Everything coming up goat. I'm struggling on this pylon a little bit. Oh, man. Alright, you know what? First things first, we need some help. We gotta back out from that challenge for just a second. I know that Gargoyle's laughing at us now because it's got the upper hand. We're not focused on that. But you know what? We gotta get him. Had to do it. All right, we're gonna go Berserker, and we are going to buff the axe throw. Let's grab this health. Hopefully I can hold on to it for a minute, because we've got to get back to that pylon and knock that out. It's getting a little crazy out here, folks. Like, yeah, I know, we're yeah, of course it is. We're with you. Holy cow. All right, it's getting out of hand with these scarabs. What is that? Let's grab it. Let's grab it and hope for the best. Let's see. Experience 50% of current level. That wouldn't be bad. Let's do it. Now we'll go Thor, and oh, look at this. I did not know there were evolutions. You become a lightning sentinel, which strikes nearby enemies. Okay. Oh, wow. So we survived, but the ritual was not finished. Oh, so we didn't get to go up against the boss. Because we didn't complete the conditions in time. Man. Well, that was fun, but right as we got the evolution too, right? So what do you say? Do you call that a warm-up run? Is it time for another one? All right, look, here's what we're going to do. All right, because we got some gold. Okay. But I feel like I got another one in me, you know? Now let's take a quick look at some of the options here that I've been working with. So we could go more attack speed. I think we should. We're not going to be able to afford more collecting range, but, you know, I think I feel pretty decent about the amount of points I've put in there already. Some of these are class specific, so you've got to look. It's a, you know, God passive works for everyone, so that one's okay. All damage +5. Yeah, let's do that. I already put a point into health regen. Let's scroll over. So this is specific to the Cirrus character. This works for the Berserker, who we've been playing as. So that, in my opinion, is still worthy of looking at. Resource bonus after successful raid. I do like her upgrades, but we're just kind of out of points in terms of the cost. So what we could do is buy some additional health, and that is probably going to do it. All right, so now let's go back in. And now that we know that there are evolutions, I'm going to be a little bit more focused on what I'm taking a look at. Oh, look at this. Chance on enemy death. Resource bonus plus 25%. Okay. Chance on enemy death, 2%. Effect invulnerable and hastened for 20 seconds. Yeah, might as well, right? Nice little shot in the arm. I mean, we don't expect it to fire off that often, being that it's a 2% chance, if I understood that right. By the way, you can set the attack up to manual or have it set to auto, you know, whatever you prefer. It's always auto for me when it comes to bullet heavens. We're gonna at least try to see the boss this time. And let's go with Thor's hammer right off the bat. And we'll go lightning strike. Okay. I know, 2 runs for the price of 1. How about that? How about that? Just hope everybody's having a good time. I think a lot of you are going to end up trying this and having a great time. Let's see, a quick roundhouse swing. That doesn't sound bad. And it does some bleed damage as well. I definitely have not had this skill yet, so we'll see what happens, right? Got that Evil Dead to pop off, I see. Let's go Berserker again. Boost attack speed while decreasing health. Chance to trigger rage when taking damage. Oh, look at this. Replenishes health upon critical hit. Huh. I think this could be interesting though too. Now let's go with some rage this time. I don't know why this bug is not dying. Isn't that weird? Okay, there it goes. Jeez. Put it on manual for a second just so I could focus on it. I'm sure that wasn't just bugging me. See what I did there? Yeah. I know. That's why all of you hang out here. These are the bad jokes. And just know that I'm quite thankful. All right. Well, let's take that up another level, right? See if we can grab an evolution and last longer than 2 seconds with it this time. All right. And as I say that, I'm looking and seeing that we don't have a ton of abilities firing off. Probably need to think about that too. All right, let's go with this additional experience here, and I do like the Sentinel. Go grab another ability, why not, right? I think I've already used the special about 14 more times than I did in the last run, so, you know, there's that. Well, let's light this brazier. Okay. Chance to stun enemies on taking a hit, creates an area of healing, increases the amount of gang experiences. We could do that, or we could go with this doubling of the spell. I like that as well. Okay. We're definitely seeing some bleed action pop off. I love that. Now we've been having, easy meals lately because it's hard to cook and really, well, it's hard to do anything lately, you know? And so tonight we went out to the local Greasy Spoon, and I want to let you know I got a gigantic gyro, and it was delicious. This is the type of place where when they hand you the bag, and there were a couple bags, the bag it's see-through for all the right reasons, you know? You order a fries, and you order the fries. They're really just dumping as much fry action as they can into the bag on top of the wrapped gyro, and I'll tell you what, I'm here for it. I really am. All skills deal more damage, increases chance for crit hits, and its damage. That's interesting. Lightning Nova. Lightnings strike in every direction, hitting nearby enemies, or we could buff this to level 2. Let's go with the Nova. I don't mind having more skills popping off, as we discussed last time. All right. So we've got one more champion to defeat. We've got a bunch of time to do it. Let's pop that off. And hopefully we'll be grabbing our first evolution soon. Some kind of sticking with the lightning capabilities. I'm hoping for the best. Let's see what we got here. Attack damage plus 30%. Cooldown minus 20%. That could be interesting. Let's go with the faster cooldowns. Alright, so I understand now why we're ending up with the Evil Dead. I think I probably read that wrong. And some of you have probably been laughing at me for a while now. And that's fine. That's fine. When it's warranted, that's fine. Alright, so let's go to the Berserker and let's replenish some health upon a critical hit. Why not, right? Speaking of Norse games in general, oh, we're definitely going with this. I know I've mentioned this a couple times previously, but can I just say that I am excited that we are officially one day closer to God of War Ragnarok being on PC. I am very excited for that game. Not only does it have what I'm told is an outstanding campaign, but it also has some DLC that apparently is a roguelite. Yeah, I'm very excited. Okay, upon taking hit, there is a chance to strike multiple nearby enemies with lightning bolt, increased health, or the explosive nature one, and I think we're gonna do that. Alright, so now we got the Curse of Winter again. Oh, that level up was perfect timing to help clear that area out. Sentinel 3, 100%. All right, come on, we got this. We got this. Take another sip here. Yeah, these are perfect coffee games. These bullet heavens, aren't they? Especially if you're playing with, you know, the auto aim, and I always am. Okay, mysterious crystal with a trapped soul inside. Soul stone +1. I don't know if I know what a soul stone does yet. Huh. One way to find out, right? Alright, so we're almost through the curse. Go ahead and pop that guy off. Outstanding. Let's go Freya this time. Aura of healing, amount of gang experience, or damage of all heroes' class skills. I think we're just gonna go clairvoyance. I'm gonna go ahead and angle towards the health down there as we wait for the next objective. I think one of these next level ups is gonna net us an evolution. At least that's my plan. Let's cruise towards the chest. We've got plenty of time. There's one concern, actually. We're looking a little bit slow, in my opinion. So if we come across something that'll speed us up a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. Perfect. Let's take a look at the Berserker. Increases damage of each attack. Yeah, let's do that. Nice general across the board one. I think we do need to run towards this health. Man, this horde is not letting up. Especially those evil dead that I turned on as a modifier, right? Come on. What can you do? Maybe read and decipher a little bit more closely, right? Okay. How about Freya? Increase the range in which the hero collects experience. I think we're pretty good there. Chance to cast the spell twice, 20% chance. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, next objective in 1 second. And now we're back to those pylons, and I don't know. The horde Horde's looking thick. I don't know about you, but I think the Horde is looking pretty tough. We'll see how this goes. Regardless, I had a good time. Hope you did too. Oh boy. Okay, let's go over here. We need this. We basically have to go with this to stay alive. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, folks, this is a game called Jotunnslayer, and it's pretty awesome. I think we should play more of it on the channel. We probably will, because I'm planning on doing it anyways. I would like to try the other character class. Let's take a little bit of a look at that if we can here. Look, I would not want to mess with her. Ever reclusive and mysteriously powerful, the Seeress has long been a shadowy and clairvoyant opportunist that seeks to once outsmart the very ancients with her mastery of dark ancient arts. Sounds cool, right? I don't know if we have access to these other characters. Okay, looks like we do not have access to the other characters there, but she sounds awesome. So I think we should probably give her a go next time around. Let me know if you want to see more of this one, or maybe just jump in yourself and give it a shot. Folks, thanks so much for hanging out. This was fantastic. And I'll tell you what, we'll do it again sometime soon. We'll get together, we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every single time, because they're awesome. And we'll give away a video game at least once a week, because we like doing that too. We can do those because of you and your support, so thank you for that. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care out there. We'll see you again soon.